For losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
we can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.
Yo. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Rashad Milligan. If you are new to the channel, this is the road to 5K subs. First things first, I want to say thank you for all the support on the Kendrick video and on the channel just in general. We crossed 4,000 subs. As you guys know, it's always the road to 5K subs, and we're getting closer and closer to that. Happy holidays to everybody. Merry Christmas. If you got somebody locked behind them walls, if you got somebody, you know what I'm saying, one of your homies or anything like that, one of your loved ones, family members, make sure you give them a call, or make sure, you know, you send JPay, whatever you have to do, and send a message to tell them Merry Christmas. If you know any loved ones or any friends who lost a parent this year, or, you know, a guardian or someone that close in proximity, make sure you call them up, check in on them, and make sure they're having you know, getting through the day as best as they can. Spend some light with them and stuff like that. Spend some time with your family. If you got family, you're on good terms with them and you're within proximity with them. I was just with one side of the family and about to go to the other side of the family. But yeah, man, that's it. Let's get into it. Without further ado, you guys see the title. This is the entire Young Thug situation. Now with the Young Thug, if you guys haven't seen, it's been all over social media for the past 2 days, but a lot of videos of him just in jail, his jail calls have been leaked, and they're going viral and stuff, because one of them, he's talking to a woman who's not Mariah, the scientist, his longtime girlfriend. It is another woman, a woman, I think her name is Lena, and she is now the wife or the mother of Devin Haney's children, the boxer Devin Haney. And yeah, but this was apparently before Devin and Lena ever met or anything like that. Whoop, whoop. A lot of people in these comments, the reason why I'm making this video, are asking, why did they leak this? Why is this being leaked? Why is this coming out now? And I guess that is where I come in. So if you didn't know, like, anything with the government is, you know, is free and accessible to the public, especially like the press. It's the first, you know, I'm saying the first amendment in the Constitution: freedom to religion, speech, and press. So, you know, with that being freedom to press, everything under the government, everything under the law, because we elect these officials and everything is supposed to be a democracy. Law enforcement is under that. So anything with the cops, anything with mug shots, booking photos, as they call them, anything with any body cam footage, all of that stuff is available for the media, for the press, accredited media outlets to go to the little police stations, fill out the paperwork, send in the paperwork. You can do it over email nowadays, and then, you know, they decide when they give it to you. You know, if they approve it, if they say, okay, yes, this is public record, we can give this to you, to your outlet, to serve and to share with your audience, you know, you can do that. You can't sell mugshots. You can't put them on your website and then say, oh, if you want to take it down, you know, $200. Like, you can't do that. That's illegal. But you can just say, hey, this is what they sent to us, and we're showing this to you, the viewers. Now, this channel, Law and Crime, I believe the channel name is, they were you know, streaming Young Thug and YSL trial every single day. And, you know, so I know they had to be making some type of money. Hold on, I'm gonna pull this up real quick. Their page, Law and Crime. Where we at? Law and Crime. There we go. Law and Crime Network. They have nearly 7 million followers, 7 million subscribers. But let me just put in YSL. Okay, so 100,000 views right there. Let me see if we can find some more stuff. But you see, exclusive call. Look at these thumbnails. These thumbnails look like a Ball is Life. You know what I'm saying? It look like a Ball is Life highlight rich mixtape. 85,000 views. 26,000 views. 170,000 views. This is Young Thug's not even in these thumbnails. These are like the streams and the you know, the court cases that they've been doing recently. Hold on, we'll see. Let me see. Trials. Okay, cool. Here we go. 100,000, 128,000, 260 2.4. This is what I was looking for. 2.4 million views. They've been making some serious money off of this. So of course they're gonna try to milk as much as they can get. So what am I gonna do if I'm trying to milk as much as I get? Hey, that was crazy. My bad on that as well. They're going to put in an open records request for everything they possibly can for Jeffrey Williams, aka Young Thug, because that is making them money. It's probably holding up the entire network, to be honest. If I look at it, hold on, I'm gonna just go to their page. Let me see if they have popular videos or something like that. I don't think they have popular videos as a tab up here. But YSL and Young Thug had to be the thing that they were getting the most consistent views on in 2024. You see here, Cops Reloaded gets crazy clicks and everything like that. But yeah, that's what the deal is right there. So they're gonna say, okay, if this is making us money, we're gonna get as much as we can out of this Young Thug thing, and that's what they're doing. So they put in the open records request probably months ago, and then for some reason, I don't know why, the police department decided to open and relinquish those requested files, aka the video calls with Jeffrey Williams, aka Young Thug, and it just happened to be 2 days before Christmas. So that's how it happened. It didn't leak. A leak is like something that's not supposed to get out there. A leak is like someone was sharing, and then someone just like, oh snap, what is this? I'm not supposed to have it, and they just post it online. That's a leak. This isn't a leak. This was something that someone intentionally, Law and Crime Network, intentionally, signed the paperwork and requested for it through email or physical things and stuff like that. A couple months later, the court themselves, the state themselves, the state of Georgia, Cobb County Correctional Facility, Fulton County, whoever they needed to go through, the channels they needed to go through, sent the stuff back to them, and they posted it as soon as they got it. And that's what happened. So it wasn't a leak. With that being said, I'm gonna watch one of the videos. This is the video with the dude. I already watched the one with Mariah where she was keeping him up with current events, and the one with the ladies.
I talked to Mariah today. She's like, man, she said she feel better from talking to you.
For sure.
You got her in her feelings, man.
What happened?
No, I'm just saying she loves you, man.
Oh, for sure.
Like overly.
Yeah, like too much. Sometimes too much.
What? Like it scares you how much?
Yeah. Because it's like, damn, if I do something, if I if I smack something or something like that, you probably be devastated. And that's the part that I don't like, when it's like, when you feel like me being the nigga that I always been is devastating, detrimental to you. That's when it's like, you too deep. But I'm in love with her though, for sure, 100%. Like, I ain't even studying doing that, but I know me. I know, nigga get out, nigga gonna be back to
moving around. Yeah.
You're gonna be moving around. You're gonna be just handling business just because you're moving around. So, you know how that go. But
yeah,
for the most part, I ain't even been calling no other girl. I ain't called no other girl in like a week.
Really?
No girl. And I usually call at least 10 girls every time I get on the phone just to kill time.
Yeah. A lot of girls hit me up. Asia hit me up out of the blue. What was the girl with the freckles? Remember her?
Yeah, Latasha.
Yeah, she hit me up.
Look, when I come out tonight, I'm gonna call you.
You want me to call her?
Yeah, for sure. So I want you to text her and tell her for sure.
Yeah. What Wham hit me the other day. He wants to talk to you too.
Who?
Wham.
Okay. When I come out, because they gonna let one person out before me. What time? It's 7. I come out at 9.
Okay, I'm gonna be ready.
Make sure when you leave out here, tell them, hey, you gonna call at 9.
Yeah. Come on, man. I haven't seen you in a long time, man.
You got to send me in jail, bro. Like,
man, I ain't gonna lie, that was crazy. That was crazy. But the craziest part, I feel like, of all of these is Like Mariah was up there in her call talking about the whole Diddy surveillance footage at the hotel. Like, at your status, as high profile as this case has been, the longest running trial in Georgia history, in the state of Georgia. If you know that, and these calls are being recorded, they're going to get out to the public. So why is the talk being so casual and everything like that when it's going to get out to the public? These calls are going to get out. That's just the way it is. If you didn't know that, then your lawyer definitely told you, or your legal team definitely told you. Why are y'all talking this casually about these certain? Or he probably just doesn't care, like because like he said, if she in way too deep or whatever, whoop de whoop, then she probably wouldn't care if she found out. She'd be upset for a minute, and he'd be able to talk her right back in his arms. So it is what it is. This is insane, though. This is insane. And it kind of also continues to quadruple down on the entire, where he stands with Gunna. That's a whole nother thing. It's looking like they're not too cool. And not too cool because everything is like, oh, yeah, I want to talk to him. I want to talk to Baby, whoop, whoop. And I got Baby back. And Baby is like outright saying, like, I'm not rocking with Gunna. So I think that's interesting that's kind of like confirmed here. Yeah, but that's it. That's all on that tip with YSL and Young Thug, and why these calls are being quote unquote leaked. They're not being leaked. Long Crime Network, as you see here in the logo, put in open records requests months ago, and they end up giving them the footage for some reason 2 days before Christmas finally. So that's that. The second thing I wanted to look at real quick before I head over to see some family tonight for Christmas is Dame Dash, bro. Dame Dash, he said something very, very just interesting, and I'll just leave it at that.
But based on my experiences and the fact that I wanted to get away, I personally made the decision to get away from that camp. So, that was my personal experiences. I didn't want to be over there. Things weren't, like morally, we just weren't, it's just not the same fabric. So that's why I went and did my thing. I'm not as tolerant as certain things.
Is there anything in particular that you can remember that was like kind of like the final straw for you?
Yeah, when Jay did a project with R. Kelly, knowing that he had, how much more of that? You know what I'm saying? What more would you need? So your supposed best friend, partner, does a project with someone that he knows raped your partner's girl when she was a child, and you still say, I had nothing to do with me, I'm gonna still get money with him. That one was a wake up call for real, for sure. And I don't think anyone that's human, if anyone could look the other way from that, they're a sucker. That a man should stop calling themselves a man if they can hang out with a dude that will work with someone that raped them and they love. And yeah, I was told by Aaliyah, do not ruffle no feathers, because it's going to bring more awareness to it. And she wanted to move on. So she said, yo, you could be around, but I wouldn't be around the projects, but that record they did together, you could be in the video, actually be in the video, because I wasn't going to go. She told me to go be in the video. She said, just don't be in no scenes or take no pictures with him. And I did that. I respected that.
Now, if Dame is telling the truth here, this is bad. It's bad. I don't know what to say, but it's really bad. If Dame is telling the truth here, and obviously Dame, who is it? Nori came up and said, "Hey Dame, you becoming a chatty patty whoop de whoop," things of that sort, and it's the thing you always have to take with a grain of salt. When people that are these close to these situations, the people who were there, say something that might sound outlandish to the general public, because it's like they have said so many things that was kind of like outlandish. Like Dame is a lot like Ye in that sense, and it's crazy they were under the same like kind of roof at Rockefeller and things of that sort, and they bumped heads and things of that nature. But it's like, man, it's difficult. It's difficult. It's like you literally can't just look past it. Those are serious allegations. Um, with R. Kelly, the serious allegations against Aaliyah, God rest her soul. Those are serious allegations against Jay-Z and his business acumen and everything like that. Obviously he takes pride in all of that stuff and that's serious stuff. All I'm saying is don't be so quick to write off what Dame Dash just said here because he was there, but also take it with a grain of salt. Dame Dash was kind of shunned and like pushed out of that breakup, that Rockefeller breakup. It was ugly. Jay-Z said some things about Dame Dash publicly. Dame Dash said some things about Jay-Z and Rockefeller and the entire breakup for the past 13, 15 years. And it's been ugly the entire way. So you can look at it like that and say, oh man, okay, hey, like this is just a salty guy that's upset about the way that things went. And he's just, talking about whatever the heck, you know what I mean? So that's that. Let me see. I saw a title of an article about this isn't even on here. This is some new stuff right here that I'm looking at. But I saw a title of an article that was saying Cash Cobain is the story of hip hop in 2024 wasn't Kendrick or Drake. It was Cash Cobain and the Slizzy movement. And I think that's a very, very interesting argument, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. Because they brought something new, bro. They brought something new to the channel, dude. Like they brought something new to like the genre of hip hop. And it wasn't violent. In New York, New York had their comeback with the whole drill movement, but drill is kind of based around violence. And this was something that wasn't violent. This was something that was, as they call it, sexy. This is sexy drill. This was about dancing. This was about the woman. This was about love. This was about whatever you wanted, just whatever. It's about having fun, dancing, all of those good things. And it wasn't violent. So yeah, anyways, this story was written by Jody Rosen. The true rap story of 2024 isn't Drake or Kendrick. It's Cash Cobain. So salute to Jody. I've been a fan of Cash Cobain, the Queen's bass rapper and producer, since the moment I heard him. Since the moment he oozed into earshot, more like it, sonically and spiritually. Cash is about the lubricatious flow. Oh, there we go. His beats come glazed and synths and dripping in reverb. He raps about and only that, and rhymes that savor the sticky. Okay, this is a lot. I'm not gonna lie, but what did I expect if I'm reading the thing about this? But you have Yachty, Pink Panther, Central C, Trippie Redd, Fabio Foreign, Don Toliver, Big Sean, J. Cole. He got the song with my boy Charlie Wilson, man. He got the song with Charlie Wilson on the Don Toliver joint. In August, he dropped it. I would agree. All right. So I'm gonna just skip through it because it was crazy, but yeah, like for sure, New York needed that. No pun intended. After the entire Pop Smoke situation, 4 years later to come back with this, it's been huge, bro. And I'm so happy for New York to have that moment in hip hop. The birthplace of hip hop, the mecca of hip hop. It's not the capital of hip hop right now. The current capital, as you guys know. It's an ATL. Shout out to CEO Tally as well. Just dropped his project. I'm listening to first joint was Passport, the single he dropped last year, and then the second one. I really liked his flow, and I'm like, okay, he talking that talk. He talking like our boss, things of that sort. CEO Tally, for those of you who don't know, he's always been in the behind the scenes of music and things of that sort over the past decade. He's produced for the Twins. He's produced for Tony Snow. He's produced for a lot of the major artists and things of that sort. And he's managed a lot of social media content creators as well. But now he's going back to artistry while he's still doing the other thing as a CEO. And I'm just very happy for him and very proud of him. That is my dog from the kennel for sure. What else? Okay, I want to say this. Wrapping up now. It's quick stream, 20 minutes. The coaches, the new coaches in the WNBA, there were 2 new coaches, I believe, announced just yesterday, and I'm gonna talk about that in depth and talk about basketball, all those things when I get a chance to look at every single coach, because all of the new coaches hires have been like assistant coaches or from college, and I don't know anything about them, so I need to do my research and everything before I just say, oh, I don't know this person. Let me go upload it and whoop whoop. So I'm gonna do that. So give me some time, give me a couple weeks or so, maybe even a couple months. We'll see what happens. And yeah, I'll get you all that stuff on the basketball tip. Is there anything else hip hop that I need to get before we get out of here? Do I want to talk about the Drake Aiden Ross? It's something that I've already discussed a gazillion times. If anything, I'll just say this, bro. Aiden is unfortunately just someone who has benefited off of the culture. Aiden has benefited off of the culture. He's profited off of the culture, everything like that. He's been just a beneficiary of the culture. But I don't think Aiden is of the culture. And I say that because he went with the bigot. He platformed the bigot, even when YG, another member of the culture, came in there and told him why he was against said bigot. And he proceeded to platform, support, all of that, the bigot. So when people are talking about Drake, it's not going with the culture when he's going on Aiden Ross's stream on Kick, sponsored by State, and it's a State stream. I get it. I also understand why Drake is doing it because State and Kick, much like UNG and Lucian. Remember when Kanye a couple months ago was talking about Drake has a daddy? It's Lucian. It's Lucian Grange. It's UMG. All of those things. The same way that they're running a lot of Drake, Stake and Kick are running a lot of Drake right now. It's a lot of millions of dollars that's going into Drake from Stake, from Kick, and things of that sort. So when they tell him to do something, he's gonna have to do it. So when he went on the XQC Kick stream, you know what I'm saying? You might be like, XQC, why wouldn't you go on Kai Cenat? Kai is the biggest thing. Whatever. He's with Kick. He's got to stay loyal to Kick. He's got to appear on Kick streams. I don't know the contract and the contract specifics, but I have a good feeling that there's something like you can't appear on Twitch streams in that contract. Just kind of a guess, things of that sort. So yeah, it just is what it is. Drake is going to the money. He's loyal to the money. It's something that we just spoke on with Lil Baby and Quavo and some of those Atlanta rappers who were defending Drake or kind of taking a neutral stance and not like us thing. At the end of the day, it's all about money for a lot of people. And, you know, you have to keep the lights on. You do want to get as much money as you can while you're as relevant as you can. But at the same token, with that prioritization, you get moments like this where Drake is doing something like this. Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. I'm going to pull this up and then we out of here. And with that, I wish y'all a Merry Christmas and a happy good night. For sure. Here we go. Where are we at? When you value money over this, and people are saying he's not of the culture, and they're showing all these old streams. This was before he promoted who he promoted, endorsed who he endorsed, and majority of these was on Twitch. This was like, this might have been his first stream, like moving up to Canada on Kick when he first started. This one, I don't know if this is the thing that you want to say, that Aiden's a part of the culture. Chief Keef brought him on stage and let him say the N-word on I Don't Like. I don't know if that's something that you want to be like, oh yeah, he's part of the culture. Here's Corday. This was the Twitch years. Tory Lanez, this was the Twitch years. This was Kick. Rick Ross was Kick. Someone who you would say is the culture, I think everybody would agree would be Kai Cenat. You know what I mean? But that is what it is. Anyways, when you value money over everything else, this is what you get. This is the result you get, bro. So it is what it is, bro. It's crazy. But hey, at the same time, at least we gonna get like a God's Plan 2 type deal, you know what I'm saying? But they should also name this Box Day. Like, why aren't they calling this like Drizzy Box or Drizzox or something like that? Because that's what they celebrate in Canada the day after Christmas. They don't celebrate Christmas in Canada. I think that's an American thing, right? And it's the Box Day. So why don't they celebrate Box Day? Because they're giving out 100,000 United States dollars for Toronto people. Why don't they just put it in whatever the Canadian currency is and stuff like that? I don't know, just things like that I'm looking at. But it is good that they are doing this, a God's Plan Part 2 on behalf of Steak. You know, when you always see those things, you're like, it's bittersweet, because it's like the way that it was funded was bad, but they're using it for good directly. You know what I'm saying? They're going to pay somebody's rent for a whole year. I know a lot of people who could use a year's free of rent. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So it's a beautiful thing, but it's also like for the people complaining and saying, Drake, this ain't the culture. This ain't the culture. Well, yeah, he signed a deal with Kick and Steak, and he's got to do whatever they say. That's like his boss, bro. That's one of his bosses, just like UMG's. Those are his bosses. Kick is his boss. Steak is his boss. Steak's got to be paying him something crazy, bro. I'm letting you know right now. They got to be paying him something crazy. Same thing with Aiden. Aiden is getting something million from Steak, because I think, didn't Drake put out something on Instagram story a couple of years ago saying like he gambles up to like $1 million a month from Steak? These kids, these folks right here are getting some serious cash from Steak every month, and everything like that. But it just is what it is. So if you got a problem with it, if you say it's not up to culture, Drake isn't doing an interview or a collaboration with Aiden Ross to let the people know what's going on in beef. I don't even think Aiden's going to bring too much of it up. I think it's going to be very kind of calculated, scripted, things of that sort. If anything, Aiden might make one joke about Not Like Us or Kendrick, or he might dance or do a dance or something like that and say that's lame, or like Kendrick's lame, or he might say something vulgar to Kendrick, and that's that. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to be very controlled. It's not going to be, you know, I guess what people think or whatever, just because it's Aiden Ross. And that's like the same. He's part of the big three with Kai Cenat, Nacho Speed. And Aiden, by the way, I've been like kind of mean and crapping on Aiden the entire time. I do want to say this. Aiden started the way that IRL streaming is, and with the culture and bringing on celebrities and bringing on rappers on stream back in 2020. I'm just saying that Aiden is a different Aiden than what we're seeing right now in 2024. So with that being said, that's all I had to say. Y'all have a Merry Christmas, man. Twas the night before Christmas. Y'all be safe, safety, love, peace. Y'all eat some good cookies. Y'all watch Beyonce do the halftime show. If y'all want to watch her do the halftime show tomorrow on Netflix. If it's not buffering for you, y'all watch some good NBA basketball. And yeah, y'all get some rest. Rest up. You know what I'm saying? We got a big, how many days? 6 days left of 2024. Make sure you end the year strong, bro. You can do it. I believe in you and whatever. And nothing is impossible. This is the road to 5K subs. As always, I'm Rashad Milligan. Until next time, please take care of yourself.
That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
We can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.